I'm here.
go.
Wham bam, wham
All
bam.
right.
Alright, a little rough start there, folks, but here we go. We got WTF versus Drinking Buddies. Drinking Buddies is coming fresh out of another match. This is a challenge match between the two teams. They just played Fusion, and I believe Shmoney said that they won. So I'm sure they'll be warmed up, and this will be a real good match. Let's see what happens here. Still have no sound, still that audio bug, hopefully it gets fixed. Gucci Tuna gonna get shut off early from Fob in the home, but looks like WTF is also gonna be losing a body. And Shmoney tries to push up to that Dorito 2, gonna get caught by, I think that's Fob in that center right tower. Switch is last alive for Drinking Buddies versus Fob now. Fob at the home, Switch is pushing up to Dorito 3, Fob unaware of where Switches is, and Switch is barely missing Fob there. His Fob fills out to that Dorito 1. Switch is going to be moving up to the center brick, trying to get the edge on Fob. And it looked like Switches might have bounced Fob there. Switches actually runs back from the center brick, back to that Dorito 3. He's going to catch Fob on his run out. Drinking Buddies taking point 1. Switches is a new pickup here for Drinking Buddies. They just got him on the team a few days ago, I think. And it looks like Casper's going to be shot out early, trying to go to that Dorito 1, but Chet's mate's going to be able to secure the kill on the Dorito 1 as well. And just like that, we got Mutiny last alive versus Switches and another one of Drinking Buddies. Mutiny into that Snake 3 as they're unaware, now in a 1v1 with Switches as he's in the Dorito break. But it's not going to be enough as Mutiny's going to push back past that Dorito or Snake Wedge and catch one on Switches as he's peeking out the right hand side. Oh, it looks like Fusion one, not Drinking Buddies. It's like everyone. Oh, actually, Shmoney's gonna get shot off break, and it looks like they're also gonna be losing. I'm not too sure who else they lost, but it's 2v3. WTF up in bodies as Mutiny is now in that Snake 50. His Drinking Buddy is unaware. Mutiny pops the top, gets the center player, continues on, and before he's able to get Gucci Tuna, it looks like Casper's gonna be in that Dorito 4, and he's gonna catch the side of Gucci Tuna's head. WTF now taking the lead 2-1 here. We got 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. And it looks like we might have a timeout. Are they subbing a player out? Hello?
Good, we're good.
Hello?
Start it up.
Hello?
Yeah.
We're good.
They start shooting you going there,
Hello?
then you should
Hello?
hold up at Delta.
So
Hey.
he did make the whiskey?
Hello.
Are you guys
Are
ready?
you
Yeah.
good?
Yep.
Yeah, we were right on them.
We're waiting on them. So.
Yep. We're good. And a little confusion there. I'm not too sure who called that timed out. And it looks like they still didn't start it. Casper's the host here. I guess we'll take a little look at the map here. It's Windy City, which this was also on the VRML list last year. It's an okay map. Having it the air bunkers really opens up those gaps. You have to play it a lot tighter. Back to it. Looks like everybody's gonna get out wide. Casper's into that Dorito one. His Shmoney's kind of locked out from getting in there. But just like that, WTF's gonna lose 2 bodies. His drinking buddy loses 1. Casper making his run up to that Dorito 3, gonna catch Finar in that center tower, and he's also gonna catch Gucci Tuna. And what a strong play by Casper there, as he got 3 members of drinking buddies. Just kind of moved up to the Dorito 1. Once he was in there, just posted up, got the 1, 2, and then 3. Really took it slow, looked around, saw his options. This is the first match. I believe it was WTF's pick. Or no, this was Drinking Buddy's pick. Casper gonna be getting shot out here. WTF also is gonna be securing a kill on Drinking Buddies. And Gucci Tuna having a free roam into that Dorito, already into the Dorito 4, gonna catch Casper. Continue on, catches Mutiny. Fob, last one alive. Not gonna be able to stop the pushing time is, oh, it's actually Shmoney. Shmoney ran it all the way down. Secured that point for their team single-handedly there. Tuna getting shot off break, gonna be dying from that center left tower. Mutiny now into the snake, uncontested, gonna be running down Finar. And that was a real quick point as WTF was really held that one down. I think losing Tuna off the break there left that snake open. But it didn't matter before Mutiny could really do too much damage. Everybody else kind of took out their mirror. Looks like Finar's going to be making it into that snake as Mutiny matches them. Casper trying to bump out wide, going to be getting shot out, but Drinking Buddies only has 2 of them left alive. As Gucci Tuna runs down, going to be able to catch this left Aztec here. Makes it to the brick safe. Finar getting the snake, and then he's going to continue on to catch Fob at that right tower. And Drinking Buddies is going to secure another point here. We're going to have a 4-3 with 3 minutes and 43 seconds left. Plenty of time for both teams to make some moves. Shmoney getting shot out early here. Finar and Mutiny are both posted up in that snake. Switches is going to get a kill before he gets shot out, but Finar, being last one alive, was going to get run down by Mutiny as Casper was already pushing down that Dorito side. Not much that he could do in that situation. Drinking Buddy's losing a body off rip here. Casper makes it into that Dorito alive, catches a body as he's making that run. And Tuna, last one alive versus all 4 members of WTF. Not much you can do. Seems like WTF might have found the lanes to hold against these guys. Drinking Buddies might have to switch something up. Seems like they're dying off rip pretty fast. Losing a side and just falling apart. And just like that, Shmoney gonna be the last one alive here versus 3 members of WTF, but Fob just gonna be shooting a lane over there, catches them as he tries to bump into that Dorito 1, making it a 7-3. Got a 1v1 here, Switches and Fab. As they try to kind of change positions here, Switches back at the home, gonna be shooting a little high over the brick. Doesn't really have a shot on Fob, a clear one at least. Gonna be filling out to Dorito, try to get a better look at what's going on as Fob bumps over to that cake. Not a bunker I would want to be playing. But works out well for him as he's able to bump into that sneak too. Switches is unaware of his move, catches eyes on him at the last second as he bumps back to the home. Fob gonna be playing over the top, waiting for Switches to peek out. And barely missing him there. Thinks he went over to the can, but caught the eyes out of his spray at the last second. Could have been bad there if Switches didn't shoot. Switches now up to the tower. Fob posted up in this 50. And in the end, they're just going to trade it out. No point. Got 2 minutes left. 4-point difference. DOB's got to start putting in some work here. Each team losing a body off start here. As WTF's just kind of holding down that snake side, and now no real lanes over in the Dorito. But it looks like Fab's going to be looking over and gets caught by Shmoney as he's already in the 50. It's going to continue down and end up getting shot out by Casper. Now making a one-on-one versus Finar and Casper. I don't think Casper really knows where he's at. Finar's working his way up to the center. Shoots and misses him. Casper trying to lock in eyes on him. And just going to be sitting back, killing that time. He's got 1 minute and 30 seconds just to hold it down. But as he peeks out, Finar's going to be sitting there waiting for him. Going to get a point, making it 7-4. It's still tieable. Let's see what Drinking Buddies can do here. WTF playing a tight pocket here as they got their 2 cans shooting the inside with their tower shooting the out. But it's not going to be enough as they lose 2 bodies. Drinking Buddies had all 4. They just lost. There's some Dorito player there. I think that was Finar. Quickly down to a 2-on-2 as WTF just laying back, holding up, crossing up the field there. And looks like Finar's still alive. Going to be the last one. Fob pushing out to that Dorito 1 as Mutiny's in that right Aztec. And Finar's not going to be aware that Mutiny's just sitting there waiting for him to push up. It's going to be shot out by him. And I think it's safe to say that this map is going to be going to WTF. Drinking Buddies just trying to push down that field. Going to be losing 3 bodies pretty quickly as Finar, last one alive, catches 2 of WTF, but he had 4 to get after. Wonder if they're going to kill the time, try to get more points. And gonna leave it with 2 seconds left. Making it 9-4. You guys need to leave the caster alone, okay? I get Elmo in here, I'm pretty sure that's roll like 6 or 7 harassment. He'll pull the rulebook out.
Jeez.
Good
GG's boys.
game. Good game. Switch is out there doing the head bob back and forth. Missed him about 14 times.
Looks like Mutini's gonna
Dude,
be
I saw you
Hillier
literally
here.
do it in that bunker.
17.
Yeah, dude, I'm
7.
like,
I was so mad. Like the paint
Casper
went by
following
your
up with a
face, and then all of a
14
sudden I
and
get
8.
shot. I'm like, get out of here. I was so upset.
You guys want to get some spins on MXL or?
Yeah, we can try it.
Sure.
Yeah, we can play MXL if you want.
Are we swapping
let's do
out, or
that.
are we all
Let's
staying?
do MXL.
Has Bushido responded? He's supposed to be spectating, and then he
he
never
was
came
trying
in.
to get to work.
Oh,
He's
okay.
coming. Yeah.
Classic. Bushido, if
I
you're
mean, he
watching
said he
this.
only had 40 minutes, so.
No.
At least
Russ,
you got
you
to
wanna
practice
sub
with
in
us
for
a
me?
little bit.
It's
Yeah,
only
I
been
got
20
you.
minutes.
Sub it
Tell
for
him
me.
what's
My
up.
headset's slow.
Yo, Russ.
Yeah.
Yeah, load up MXL.
Or not.
Casper.
Wait, is Russ already here?
I forgot. I'm
Yep.
in
Yeah,
charge.
I'm in
Russ.
here.
Hold up, bruh.
Oh,
My
fuck,
shit's
I
fucking
think
black screen again.
America's.
For real? Where'd you want to go?
What you on,
he's down.
Switches?
Alright.
Dude, I'm the best. Dude.
Alright, talk to the stream. Let him know what you gotta say.
So, I'm the best snapshot boxer in the world. Look at these guns. That's about it, man.
Alright. You guys heard it here first. If you see
I was
Switches,
anticipating a bigger
you gotta fight
punchline
him.
if you get it. Get it.
Switches, you got to work on the delivery, there, buddy.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. You know, it was kind of like
Yeah.
this, you know. Yeah, you kind of like this.
You got stage fright.
Yeah, you know.
All right, guys, everyone good? Guns up in the air.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm good.
Hold on, we lost Russ for a second.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
Good thing I looked.
yeah, man. Gucci screen keeps blacking out like crazy.
Hey, who's playing the one? Check or
It's fine,
Casper?
and then it's not fine.
Casper.
I'm about to go like beat the fuck out of Mark Zuckerberg, bro.
Whoa, you gotta watch
Yo,
the language.
yo, can y'all hear me?
Oh,
Yo,
language,
that's a
bad
strike,
language.
dude. That's a
Yo.
strike. One strike.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Oh,
We
Yes.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Y'all
good.
gonna match
Yeah,
it
we
now.
I don't know what that shit was. Oh, that stuff was.
All right, let's try this again. Guns up in the air. Everyone ready? Uno, dos, tres. Gucci gang. Awesome. All
All
right,
good, all
MXL,
good.
map 2.
Bull 'em,
Here
ref.
we go.
Alright.
Good luck, guys. Alright, here we go. Looks like Drinking Buddies is gonna be swapping out Russ. Or they got Russ. I don't know who they swapped out, but Russ disconnected. Not a good start here. Gonna start off down a body, but they're gonna quickly get a kill on WTF, making it a 3-on-3. As both teams kind of just locking it down, not really too far out, didn't go to any of the wide bunkers here. And Fob gonna be the last one alive versus 3 Drinking Buddies. Gonna get Tuna as he pushes up the center. As Fob's in at home, getting locked in from switches all the way at this backhand. Drinking Buddy's gonna be taking point 1. Drinking Buddies losing 2 bodies right off rip, leaving Gucci Tuna last one alive now. Can he take on all 4 members of WTF? Casper making his way up to that center Dorito. Gucci Tuna makes his way out to the D1. Gonna catch 2 WTF members. Now into a one-on-one. We got Checkmate versus Gucci Tuna. And Tuna, unbelievably, gonna take out all 4 members of WTF in that situation. Was not looking good for him at all. He was kind of locked in at this can with everybody pushing every angle of the field. Unbelievable. Down a body, still going to be holding it down. It looks like Russ is here, but he's not spawned in. 2 points now, winning it down 1 body off rip. Can they hold it? And it looks like Gucci Tuna's leg is sticking out. Luckily, there's a wedge there blocking that shot. Russ Fanar gets taken out and switches moving up to that wedge. Can he run him down? Gets checkmate in that center. It's a 2-on-2 Casper and Mutiny versus Switches and Gucci Tuna as Casper in that Dorito. Barely missing Gucci's Tuna. Switches now falling back to the God. Trying to get a better positioning as Tuna works his way up to the Dorito. Uncontested. Mutiny over in the God matching up with Switches. And it looks like nobody's really putting any pressure on him. Let's see what he could do here if he tries to take a shot on Switches. And he peeks up to get Switches. Gucci Tuna is going to move down to the Dorito. Take Mutiny out. Has Casper, last one alive for WTF. Now has to hold 2 different angles. As he's getting locked down in that W, Switches is going to be making his way all the way up to that Snake 50. As Casper moves back to the Dorito 1, going to get the call out to Gucci Tuna, who's now going to make his way down to the Dorito. Casper in a really bad situation, just isn't going to be able to hold out as Switches catches him from that snake. Taking a 3-0 lead with only 3 players. And it's going to be a clean break for everybody. Drinking Buddies now losing a player. Gucci Tuna and Fanar are last 2 alive. As Mutiny makes it into the Snake 1, Casper's going to be bumping into the Dorito 1. They gotta just kind of hold it down the best they can. And it's just like that. Both players are going to be taken out. It's WTF still all alive. Going to be getting their first point with 4 minutes and 13 seconds left. It looks like Russ is going to be joining us again, just in time. Let's see if it makes a difference right now here. Get Drinking Buddies another point. Everybody's going to make it alive as Mutiny makes it all the way into that Snake 1. As Russ tries to fill out, he's going to be shot out by Checkmate in that center 50. 3-on-3 here. Switches makes a good bump out to that can. His Tune is now working his way up to the center as they know nobody's on the Dorito side. Checkmate looking over the top. It's Gucci Tuna pushing him down. And before he can make it to him, Mutiny is going to be in that Snake 1. Drinking Buddy's unaware, going to catch Gucci Tuna. Russ making the same move Tuna did. Going to run down, get shot out from Fob at the home. Switches, last one alive versus Fob and Mutiny. As Fob in the home now knows where Switches is due to Mutiny calling him out. Going to be bumping out to the God, putting Switches in a bad position, but Mutiny into that Snake 50, going to catch the leg of Switches as it was sticking out of that wedge. Clean break on both sides. Checkmate making that bump up to the center. Gets shot out from that right can. I believe that is Russ. Mutiny now filling into that wedge. Going to try to lock down that Snake side. And it looks like he's going to be shot out from that right wedge, which I believe is switches. Three players are drinking buddies left alive versus Casper and Fob. As Casper gets 2 kills, now going to be a 1-on-1. And that was actually switches right there. Tried to push out wide, but Casper's lane was already there. Holding it down with a 3-pack from this can. WTF going to be taking a point. Tying it up with 2 minutes and 31 seconds left. Mutiny going to be getting into that god as Russ gets shot out from that right wedge. Finar going to get a kill on the wedge as well. In a 2-on-1. Sticks over the top a little too long as Mutiny's going to peek over the top of that S-tack and catch him. Taking the lead for the first time this map. WTF. Not looking good for drinking buddies as they're down a body in a 3-on-2. Now a 1-on-3. Finar going to be pushing for his life. Just not going to be enough as Mutiny actually catches him from the god before he even bumps out. Standing a little too tall there. 2 minutes left. Plenty of time for drinking buddies to come back from the situation. WTF really good at making those adjustments, figuring out what lanes they actually have to shoot based off the opponent's breakouts. And once they get it locked in, they know how to hold it down. Each team taking a loss there. 2 trades now, as it's 3 trades, 1-on-1 here. Switch is going to secure the last kill on Mutiny in that right Aztec, making it a 5-4. It looks like clean breaks for each side here. It's Mutiny laying down in that god. Switch is pushing up to that brick, trying to put some pressure on WTF. Mutiny now into that snake 1. Switch is going to be trading out with checkmate. From the center brick to that right wedge. Mutiny in the snake 50. Drinking buddies unaware this is going to be bad for him. Catches eyes on that Dorito player running down as Casper tries to push into Dorito 1. Going to get shot out from that home. As Mutiny's last one alive, feeling the pressure from 3 different guns, ends up getting shot out from that center tower. Actually trades with them. And Drinking Buddy's going to be tying it up here with only 54 seconds left. I believe this was WTF's map pick. So, DB lost on their map pick. Maybe they could beat WTF on their own map pick. Taking this to map 3. See what happens here. As Drinking Buddies loses a body, Gucci Tune are going to be getting shot out from that left can, followed by Russ also getting shot out by that left can. Feeling the pressures, WTF is pushing down the field. Switch is last alive. Not going to be enough as he's caught out in the open as Mutiny peeks that right wedge. And it's going to be a quick concede by Drinking Buddies there, trying to save as much time as possible. They got 39 seconds to score a point. That's all they got to do to at least tie it and move it on to the next map. See if they get aggressive or not. And it looks like they're going to end up losing a body off rip. Going to be that center player. Going to get shot out from checkmate going to that right wedge. quickly gonna be down to a 2-on-3 as Fob also gets taken out. Casper last alive. We seen him do it before. Can he hold it down? No, he can't. He's gonna get shot out from Finar at that right wedge. Gucci Tune is gonna run down to touch the buzzer with 15 seconds. Real good chances here that it's gonna be a tie. It's possible to get this buzzer, but I can't see, knowing WTF, I just can't see them wasting the bodies to run down the field to try to touch a buzzer in this situation. But who knows? We'll see what happens. WTF getting aggressive. Switches last one alive. 7 seconds, not going to be enough time for them to touch the buzzer. It's checkmates last alive. Going on to a tie. What a great match that
I don't know what we
was.
play.
Hopefully I'm fucking done
GG's.
disconnecting in the middle
Yeah,
of
GG's.
it.
No way I
Hands.
didn't do that bad.
Casper
I did
dropping the
fucking
big
fine.
numbers here.
Whoops.
Really held it down a few of those points. 12
Yo, can y'all give
12
me
and
a
10.
second to
Same
fix
thing
my
with Mutiny,
fucking
dropping 12 and 8.
Yeah, you're good.
order?
Language.
You're good. You're good.
My, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
language,
so
come
sorry.
on.
The flag.
Alright, I'm gonna take another shot.
Oh, but that's allowed. Yeah,
Tango.
right.
We're just gonna have to leave this chat. I think these top teams
Shots
would
for days.
know better. After
Drinking buddies,
seasons.
living up to the name.
America,
the last map.
America's muted.
No, don't say anything.
We'll go with
Switches.
Silva
You
Tequila.
especially.
I'm not, man.
Switches has had some problems on other streams in the past. Not with this league, but definitely one you have to watch out for. Sounded like Gucci Tuna had to reset his Guardian, reset his circle. Sounds like he was off his play space. And he's back. Let's see what map 3 is gonna be. Big Snake. Shout out to Big Germ with the big worm. Definitely seems to be a favorite this season. A lot of teams have been playing it. Looks like Gucci Tuna dropped again. Big Germ has a whole map series out there. Big Germ's like 10-20 feet tall, humongous monster, and all of his maps start with big. Find them, they're fun to play on. Gonna be getting started here. Map 3 could go either way. Both teams really need to win this map. A tie will take it onto a one-on-one, I believe. We'll have to get some clarification on that because I'm not 100% certain. And it's going to be a slow start here. Everybody's going to make it out alive. Both teams kind of have the same breakout going on. As Gucci Tuna tries to bump out wide, gonna get trade. He's actually gonna trade with that right Aztec, as Switch is gonna get shot out from that Dorito 1, followed by Rust, and just like that, WTF is gonna secure all 4 kills. Drinking Buddies losing a body, but shortly after, WTF is also going to be losing a body. Mutiny makes it into that Snake 1 alive. Going to shoot out their Finar at the home. Switch is now last one alive. Isn't going to be enough though, as he trades out with Mutiny, leaving Fob and Checkmate last 2 alive, making it 2-0 with only about 30 seconds off the clock. Some quick points here by WTF. Looks like Tuna gonna be getting a kill over at Mutiny on that right Aztec. And Switch is trying to find a move into that Snake 1. Gonna get secure kill on that break, opening up the lane for him to bump in. Starts moving up the Snake, catches the Dorito 1. Fob, last one alive at that right Aztec. Switch is now pushing into the 50. But looks like Gucci Tuna is gonna be pushing down to that center and catch Fob, peeking out the right hand side there. Some big moves there by Switch is really knows what he's doing. Popped out, secured that lane, opened it up, and made his move. Ended up getting 3 kills there. Probably the reason they won that point. Casper gonna be catching the right Aztec there. Leaving drinking buddies with 3 players. Finar filling in as Casper's unaware. Checkmate gonna be getting shot out as he wasn't aware that that right Aztec filled. Casper getting taken out by the break, leaving Fob and Mutiny last 2 alive. Can they hold it down? Mutiny catching that Snake player as he fills in. Gucci Tuna now the last one alive as Fob fills into that Dorito. Gucci just trying to hold the paint down that tape lane. Gonna trade with Fob. His Mutiny's last left alive as he's in that Snake 1. Switch is getting taken out early there. Gonna be shot out by that center break. Leaving drinking buddies with 3 bodies. Trying to find an opening. Gucci Tuna tries to push out. Gets shot out by Fob at that right Aztec. Russ and Finar last 2 alive. As I spoke too soon, Russ is going to be getting taken out. Finar finds his way into that Snake. Unaware that Mutiny's running him down. Not looking good. As he's still crawling, looking forward. Mutiny's going to get into their Snake 3. And run Finar down. Making it a 4-1 with 44 minutes and 44 seconds left. And Casper making a wide bump over to that baby Dorito. Mutiny makes it into the Snake 1. Everybody's still alive here as Gucci Tuna gets shot out by Fob trying to fill into that Dorito. As I think that's Russ. Russ fills into the Dorito 1 as switches now into that Snake 50. Catches Mutiny, catches Fob at the home. Casper's gonna catch switches. 1-on-1 here. We got Russ versus Casper. Battle of the Doritos. And Russ gonna be peeking that left side right over that pin. You're gonna catch Casper. Casper was probably a little tunnel visioned. And didn't expect that shot to come through like it did. Drink Buddy's gonna be taking a point here, 4-2. Still 4 minutes left. Plenty of time for Drinking Buddies to come back. And DB losing 2 players right off rip, followed by a third, leaving Russ last alive. Turns around, tells them to concede, but as he throws his hands in the air to wave them, he's going to get shot out from that break. Unfortunate. Looks like Mutiny tries to bump into that Snake 1 right off rip. Gets caught by that break. leaving 3 members of WTF live. What can DB do here? As Gucci Tuna trying to find that opening, getting locked in from Fob. And it looks like Russ going to be running up the center, trying to open that lane up. Just can't seem to find the angle on him. But he peeks the right-hand side of that wedge, opens it up for Tuna. What can Tuna do here? Still kind of sitting back, afraid to move up. Doesn't have a good history of it. Finds the opening as Checksmate runs down, peeks the other side, catches Tuna at the last second, followed by getting Russ. Now we got switches versus Checkmate. As it's a snake 1 versus brick here. Switch is kind of down where Checkmate actually is. Or sorry, Checkmate doesn't really know where Switches is at. Gonna be playing it slow. No, he's got the lead. Doesn't really have to peek or rush it. And Switches makes it to the 50s. Mutant catches eyes of him. Or Checkmate catches eyes. But not gonna be enough as Switches is gonna shoot over the top and catch Checkmate. Gonna be scoring a point with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left. And everybody's gonna make it out alive off break. WTF really just kind of playing it slow, shooting those lanes, not peeking out too wide. Gucci Tuna finds a move up to that center. Good bump out. Let's see what he could do here. Maybe he learned something from Russ there. Gonna be shooting over the top, trying to catch Fob at that right Aztec. Now trying to move up to the center. Gonna get shot out from Mutiny, who peeks the top there. Leaving Drinking Buddies down a body, but Casper's going to be trying to fill out to that Dorito wide, get shot out from Russ at the brick, who's going to follow up and catch Fob at the home. But Mutiny's going to bump up to Snake 1, catch Russ, as Checkmate catches Switches at this right Aztec, leaving Finar last alive versus 2 WTF. Going to trade out with Checkmate, as Mutiny's left standing into that Snake 1. DB's going to concede the point. And it looks like we're down to a 1-on-1. We got Finar versus Checkmate here as Finar pushes into the Snake 2. Checkmate just gonna lay down, play it slow, watching that paint. Gives away Finar's position here. See, Finar's now in the 50. Checkmate just gonna keep laying down. There's a minute left. Just has to kill time. Finar now into that Snake 2 of WTF. Checkmate pushes out as Finar still has a lane going there, making it a 6-4 with 57 seconds. Drinking Buddy's going to be losing Russ at that break, putting them in a bad situation here. WTF just has to sit back, killing that time. Looks like Tuna going to find an opening, make it into that baby Dorito. Barely getting missed as Fob catches eyes on him. Tuna going to be pushing down that Doritos. WTF loses a body. Gucci Tuna lasts alive, pushes out as he's in the center of the opening. 2 guns are going to look his way. And WTF, I think it's safe to say they're going to be taking map 3 here. There's a 3-point difference with only 23 seconds left. I don't think it's physically possible for somebody to run down that field 3 times in that time span. And Mutiny bumping straight out wide, and that snake is drinking buddies. Down to 2 players, down to 1 player. Gucci Tuna in that Dorito. Mutiny already gonna in the 50, gonna get shot out. Actually trade with Tuna. And Casper and Checkmate gonna be last 2 alive. They run for the buzzer. Checkmate barely gonna miss touching it. 1 more second was needed. And there you have it. WTF gonna be taking map 3. With some big kills by Mutiny all night here. Going 15 and 6. Checkmate following up with 11 and 7. Well, we appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll catch you at the next one.